Hey YouTube, how was your week? Mine was pretty good, and I'm gonna tell you about it. Awesome! I bet you guys are super excited. You're like, yeah, Ryan's week, not really. Close, thumbs down. But yeah, my week was pretty awesome. And this week I really realized why I'm doing this. Like, I mean, of course, to be accountable to you guys, but another reason, like I said, is I really want to show people with chronic pain that they can lose weight, and that really sunk in this week. Um, how did that happen? Well, basically, I was at the gym, and I was talking to one of the trainers there because I saw him doing some stuff, and I wanted to know what he was doing, and I started to talk to him and stuff. He showed me what he was doing. And then I started to talk about what I'm doing and my weight loss, because he's like, maybe we could set something up and stuff. And I said, well, maybe if I plateau, then I'll check you out. And I told him, I said, in 4 months, I've lost 56 pounds at that time. As of today, by the way, I am 325. That means I have lost 61 pounds. Yeah, score! Pretty awesome. But anyway, so I told him at that particular point that I had lost 56 pounds. And his mouth just dropped open, and he was like, wow, like in 4 months. That's awesome. So at that particular point, like, then I also told him about how, I'm doing this because I want to show people with chronic pain that they too can, like, lose weight if that's what they need to do. I mean, it's excruciating, but it can be done. And then it just really sunk in. I don't know why, but it just really sunk in that this is why I'm doing this. Is hopefully, even if it's just a couple of people like that see this, that they can change their life too, based on maybe some of the things I'm doing, or maybe me showing them that it can be done, even if you hurt like all shenanigans. It's possible. You can do it. So I really encourage anybody that watches this that, I mean, if you do know someone that's struggling with weight, or you know someone that does have chronic pain and they do have to lose a few pounds, please feel free to pass this on to them. Not because I want you to plug me. I mean, I don't really care about the viewers. I mean, I do. I love you guys. But what I'm saying is the reason is not because I want more viewers, because I want the right people to see this stuff. So yeah, that really sunk into me this week. The eating 6 300-calorie meals a day is working freaking awesome. I'm just losing weight like mad, and that's the only difference, is just the amount of times I eat a day. I eat every hour and a half to 3 hours. Usually it's an hour and a half to 2 hours, but it really depends, because sometimes you do have those long stretches where you just can't. You got some stuff going on, but I don't go past 3 hours. I only have a couple times. I've been pretty fantastic about my diet too. Um, I know I came on here and I did the whole veggie chopping thing, and I'm like, I'm just going to be eating vegetables. There's like no calories in vegetables, so I have to supplement a lot of that with protein. So I mean, I still eat those veggies that I chopped up. That's a lot of freaking veggies, by the way. I'm like, oh man, this will only last me a day or two. It's a lot of vegetables. But I supplement a lot of it with protein, so I have like hard-boiled eggs. One thing I like to do, because I don't want to have bread or anything like that, is I like to have some rye crisps, and I'll put some like tuna on it. I do use a little bit of mayonnaise. I'm horrible, I know, but just a little bit. That's like one of my only exceptions and stuff. I do have things like air pop popcorn. That's pretty good. I do have a little bit of butter, but I calculate for that, so nothing exceeds, sorry, 300 calories. I almost said 600 calories. That wouldn't have gone in my favor. Um, but yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. Another really good thing that happened this week, I just had a lot of fun, because I love making people laugh, and some days, when the health permits and stuff, I'm feeling really funny and stuff. So today I'm kind of like in more of a serious mode, as you can probably see. Not everything's jokes, but I do want to tell you about my trip to the blood donor clinic. So first I go in and I just start talking to people. And I started talking to the nurse when she took me into the office to ask me all these questions. First, I didn't know this, but they actually have a section that I like to call the hoe section, because every question is like, have you had sex with these people? Have you screwed for money in the last little bit? Have you had sex for drugs? Have you had drugs while having sex? Like, holy macaroni. Like, I mean, a few of these questions would do. Just, are you a hoe? Yes or no? The other thing I found really interesting, didn't know if you guys know this because I don't know how many people donate blood, but they actually ask you a question. Have you been in contact with a monkey or handled monkey fluid in the past 6 months? Now, I turned to the lady that asked me this, and I said to her, I said, you know, no, I have not, but I do have a question for you. And she's like, really, what is that? Well, if someone says yes to that question, do you guys have to ask them what fluid specifically from the monkey they're handling? She just laughed. I didn't really get an answer, but, yeah, nasty monkey fluid. Also, met some really cool people there, just chatting it up. It was really awesome. And then it came to the point of donating the blood. Now, just so you know, I couldn't donate blood. The reason was not because anything's wrong with me or anything like that. They couldn't find a vein. I was stabbed 3 times in each particular arm, and when they stab me, it's not like they just, you know, oh, put it in, stuff. Nope, they like move it around and all their stuff. And I love when people are stabbing you with needles, they ask, does this hurt? I don't know if you've ever been stabbed with anything, but the initial reaction's not, hee, this is tickly, yay! This is the best feeling ever, just stab me, yay! I've found my new love in life. But yeah, it was really funny. So they just kept stabbing me. I was essentially the like human pincushion. Yeah, it was interesting. And ultimately, didn't know this, but you can only be stabbed so many times while donating blood before they send you home. So I reached the upper stabbing limit for blood donations. Yes, goal accomplished. So yeah, some things I want to leave you with this week. Are there any hobbies that you guys should recommend that I should check out? I believe I've asked this before, but I haven't really gotten many responses on it. I think it's because I asked too many questions at once. So currently, I go crab fishing, which I quite like. I also walk with friends, like I'll go down to the pier and stuff, and that'll be like an activity. But are there any other things that you guys can suggest? Obviously, I'm not going to bust out the mountain climbing. I'm not a big fan of jumping out of planes, too. That's not because I'm one of those people that's like, oh my god, I'm afraid to jump out of the plane. It's because you're jumping out of the plane and your support system is a bag. I just don't get it. Really don't. Maybe someone can explain it to me. But anyway. So yeah, some hobbies that you guys can recommend. I also got some stuff written down here, so I was just making sure that I actually covered all the points I want to cover it, and I think I have. Well, YouTube, you have yourself a fantastic week. If there's anything else you want to see on here, let me know. Oh, I'm going to leave you with one other thing. Aha! Since it is called Ryan's One Belt, and I haven't given you guys a belt update. So, as we all know, Ryan started here. Now, got 2 new notches on the belt, and I'm at the 2nd notch already. Or the first of the 2 new notches, not the 2nd one. It's pretty awesome. So I wanted to show you guys. This is where I started originally. So I don't know if you guys can see this because I'm not looking at it. But that's where I started. And this is where I am. Holy crap. That's a lot of tum-tum. Anyway, YouTube, you have yourself a fantastic day. I love you guys all. Thank you so much to the people that are, like, you guys let me know that I'm actually, like, helping you guys and I'm inspiring people to do things. That's amazing. It's what I want to do, you know? Anyway, I love you guys all. Y'all have a great day and a great week. Bye. You guys thought you were rid of me. And technically you were. I was gonna go and just upload this video and all that stuff, but then I went to a birthday party tonight, and I want to have full disclosure with you guys. So, at this birthday party, now keep in mind I saved 3 meals for this, but I did eat some pasta, I did have some white bread and a little bit of cake. And I don't want to lie about any of this stuff, so after making this video I was talking about how, you know, I've been really good, and I have, But I just didn't want to go without telling you guys that I've done that. I want to be accountable to the things I did. It's for a special friend's birthday. So these kind of things are only going to happen on special events. You know, I'm not going to cheat and stuff. I don't go out and eat ice cream and stuff just because it was a special event. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. I also wanted to tell you guys it was a themed party, and I played an Italian priest. Except I can't do an Italian accent. So I made him Irish. And the first thing I said after I read in the beginning of my lines, "Oh, and I also want it known, I don't like the little boys." Everyone was laughing. Anyway, have a good night, YouTube. Yay! More Ryan. Do 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 do.